Greetings, fellow conquerors. This is darkfireslide, and welcome back to Ayuthayya here in EU4, where we're currently doing some interesting things. Okay, how is Ayuthayya winning with, like, half the troops? He's got a morale advantage from an advisor and army tradition and blah blah blah. They've got equal discipline. How is he winning these battles? It just blows my mind that the... I mean, cue, like, you know, 1960s America. How do these Vietnamese fight so well? It doesn't make sense. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. The thing is, if we take any province from Lan Na, it's gonna be like a cajillion aggressive expansion. So we're only gonna take one province. And I think that province is gonna be this one, here in Nan. Now there's two reasons for this. If we take one of the other provinces, it's going to be more aggressive expansion, and it's also going to neighbor us to Shenhui, which, while it could be an interesting... see, the Gwalior conquest of Shandari. Where is Gwalior? Alright. Huh, Bengal apparently has his, looks like Gwalior is fighting a war he has no chance of winning. His only ally is Chanda? Ooh. Why did he fight this war? He's fighting against Bengal, Baluchistan, Bengal, and Gondwana. Man, that is... what? Why are you doing this? I mean, Bengal somehow got sieged, but Gwalior is going to be dead. He's the aggressor in that war. I don't really understand why. I guess the AI is like, I'm taking risks. Oh man, Patani's army was crushed. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna take Nan. Because we don't really want to fight Bengal. Although we could probably, you know what, we could probably take Bengal if it really came down to it. At the same time, how much aggressive? It's like 26 aggressive expansion for this province, and only 20 for the 8 development one. So I think we're gonna take this province. We're gonna give it to our vassal, who wants it. Cool. We will take war reps. We will take all 30 of his ducats, and then we'll let him out of the war. There you go, buddy. Now, how much development is our little Sukhothai at here? Let's see, development 47. Yeah, it's not bad. That's not unmanageable yet. Looks like Kumai has settled, and he has decided to take Srinakorn Lamduan. Probably horribly butchering that as always, but you know, I'm trying the best I can, man. Don't be mean to me for not pronouncing words right. Okay. You know, interestingly enough, Dai Viet may just peace out of this war from war exhaustion, which would be kind of hilarious, honestly. It would be really great for us, that's for sure. Now the thing is, we don't really have the manpower to conduct another proper siege. Alright, we've occupied the area. Good for us. Now, this is only a level 1 fort, because there is no actual fort on this guy's capital. So, with that in mind, we can siege this with a really small army. Let's see if we can get away with like a 2-stack here. Not enough people. Okay, we probably need like 3,000, right? There we go. Awesome. See, the thing is, being over here in Thailand, I don't know any clever things to name the people here, you know? We'll figure it out. We'll find things. Like, if we ever take over Brunei, we can name it the Brunei Band. You know. Ooh, some Ligori separatists rising up. How big of a stack would they be? That's the question. About a 13k stack. We can handle that, even with no manpower. Patani's army going to get squished again. Oh, looks like Dai Viet is going to win back their siege, but we just won a siege against Lanshang. I don't think we need to pursue this war further. We're in a great position. Now the question is, what provinces do we give to our vassal? And which ones do we take for ourselves? Well, we'll give them one of the ones they've claimed. But the real question is, let's see, how much of it could we take for ourselves before we got a huge bonkers crazy coalition? Looks like we could take these 4, and this is only apparently a 34 peace deal. We will give Dai Viet this province for their participation because that's just like the right thing to do. You know, give people their provinces. So the dangerous thing that we could do is give our vassal some of this land, which he would raise autonomy on for sure. But we also would have a lot less overextension if we did this, while simultaneously just taking a crap ton of land at the same time. Now, all this being considered, we would be raising his liberty desire by a pretty substantial margin. We're talking something like, you know, if we get, it's like half development, I think. No, it's a little less than that actually. But I think 50 and 100 are milestones for how much it could be. And I think 100 development is something like, yeah, 100 development is, oh, so it's about a quarter. It's about 1% for every 4 development. So we'd be giving him something like, oh, I don't know, 32, 38, so almost 10% liberty desire, which, while not immediately bad, could be dangerous. Ah, well, let's just give him a lot of stuff. Here you go, Sukhothai. Now, again, the reason we need admin points to develop our provinces. This is the main problem of our nation. Sukhothai does not want it. Well, can I ask for it back? You lazy bastard. I don't want this province. I don't want to grow. I'm pretty content with my life, honestly. So, we're apparently going to take 71 aggressive expansion, but nobody would join a coalition. Now, if we wanted to go for the humiliate here, we would need more war score. Now, this is a level 1 fort, which I believe needs like 5,000 troops, I think. Sometimes I get bogged down in the specifics. I just forget things. But I'm willing to siege down another province if it means we get a, you know, we get that little bit of extra bonus here. I think we just need 2 more. It looks like Sukhothai is going to come help us with the siege, though, so that may not be an issue after all. Oh, we just went to 99% war score. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'll go ahead and take 9 ducats from you as well. You know, just really pour some salt in the wound here. Now, do we really need, like, all this land? Well, probably not. It is going to be, it's only going to be like 43% overextension and 277 admin if we actually core it all ourselves, which we may be able to sell this to our vassal once we take it. So, let's see what happens. So now we've got the 73 power projection, which is nice. About even casualties on both sides. Pretty nice. We've lost Humiliate Rival, of course. And now, we're going to see if we can sell some of these provinces to our vassal. Hey, buddy, would you like a province? How about this one? For really cheap. That's so stupid that they'll accept it in, they won't accept it in the peace deal, but they will accept it if we sell it to them and take a prestige hit. Like okay. They'll pay us like 15 ducats for it. Yeah, sure. Okay, can I sell Can I interest you in another province, my good sir? This is Darkfireslide. I am a province salesman. Ah, we're no longer their rival. I think we eclipsed them, yeah. Alright, on the 13th, we can sell another province. How about for the low, low price of free, my good friend? Here you go. More provinces. We don't have to core it, and that's the important part. Now, how is his Liberty Desire looking? He's at 21%. Patani is at 35%. Patani will like us more if we give them land, though, so I'm not particularly worried about that at the moment. But let's go ahead and look at new rivals. We could rival our previous friend. I'm not going to, though. We're going to instead rival Malacca and Pasai. And once we get our manpower back up, we can just immediately go attack Malacca. I don't think there's anything stopping us from just straight up attacking them. They don't even have any allies or vassals. Alright, looks like Ming's going to demand some admin points. Sure. We're going to dump more development into Ayuthayya. And the Renaissance is building. We're at 24%. If we develop enough, we can totally get it to fire, which will be great. And also, we're getting kind of close to being able to found colonies, which will also be pretty nice. So we have some Liguri separatists that might fire. However, as time passes, this will probably pass. So once our overextension goes down and once our war exhaustion drops all the way down, it may not be that much of an issue. Sukhothai is looking pretty big, which is, you know, good, since we didn't have to pay any admin for that. And that's really, like I said, that's really going to be important for us, because diplomatic power is going to be our means of expansion for this game. Speaking of which, I'd really like to get another diplomatic advisor, and if that means a morale of navies guy that I don't want to pay for, then, well, I guess I'm going to pay for him anyway. Alright, we'll go ahead and mothball our forts, all one of our forts. So, Kedah is now the ally of Pasai, which means if we attack Pasai, we could totally co-belligerent him and make him regret his life decisions. For the time being, we should definitely build a spy network in Pasai. And we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good so far. We've got 190 development. Not a lot of which is manpower, as evidenced by our rather low manpower. We will gain 10 Navy tradition, and Ming demands admin, so Ming will get admin. It's kind of interesting that they just get all these free points from bigger nations, and yet, you know, they're still not ahead on tech or anything. It's kind of strange, but what can you do, I guess? Alright, our karma has dropped to negative 48 from taking tons of land. Bad things happen to good people, basically. We'll get it back up with events. It happens. It's, you know, you get tons of it for free. But this power projection is super helpful, that's for sure. Now we really need to get the Renaissance to fire because we're just really, like, we're gonna fall behind on tech otherwise, you know? So we really want this to fire, basically. So we're just gonna keep dumping points into it. Alright, Ming has attacked Oirat again to force tributary state. I don't know why Oirat keeps resisting or how they do it, but that's going to be messy. Oh, we can just gain 10 karma and 10 prestige. Yeah, sure. We need that. Oh, hey, there we go. So we can finally pick up our first diplomatic idea, get colonial ventures, and now we can colonize things. How awesome is that? Alright, let's get the boats. And we're gonna send in the troops. Oh, right. We should, hey, Mercs. Yeah, you know, you did good for us in that war, but we no longer have need of your services. Sorry about that. Sorry. Alright. We will attach 2,000 troops to the boat. And then we're going to just colonize straight up next to Brunei. I mean... he's not going to like it, but he is going to get squashed. He's allied with Sulu, who I don't think we have met yet. Or have we? Nope. They're a one-province minor. Man, just move over, UQ. There's a new hard person in town. Sorry, there's a new difficult start in town. Our only other possible rival at the moment is Bengal, so I guess we're just gonna do that. You know, one of the problems with the start is we're gonna grow, and eventually we're gonna be so big that our only rival possibility is gonna be Ming, and then he's just gonna come and squish us. It's not gonna be fun, and we're gonna cry every time. So hey, we now have a little slice of the Bruneian pie, and we're probably just gonna annex them at some point too. Now these natives are really, like, aggressive. There's 6,000 of them. So that could be kind of messy. For the time being, we are going to lower maintenance by just a bit. We're going to lower it by half, so we are making a profit. And just continue to improve this province. We're currently at 54% to the Renaissance. Sorry to leave you guys in suspense. I didn't really have much more to say after that, but we're at 55% towards the Renaissance here. And finally, we can change our focus from administrative to diplomatic, which we're going to do immediately. Alright, Ming, demanding the points, as always. We will improve our siege ability for this event. Oh, hey, native assimilation. We gain 100 population for free. That is awesome. And like I said, look at this province, like a 13 dev province. And we're going to get +1 to all of these when it's done. That is so good. That is so stupidly good. We can almost accept Renaissance thought, but we'd rather keep developing Ayuthayya for the time being. And we'll also be looking to just get, just keep expanding exploration ideas, honestly. With the next tech, I think we're going to pick up definitely either an administrative or military group, but probably quantity ideas is what I'm thinking. Because we could really use the manpower when we're doing all these crazy sieges that, like, just murder our manpower. That would appear to be the correct choice to me. So Pegu gets quarantined. Yeah, well, that sucks, but not really much we can do. Because of our development, though, we are at least making a really, really good amount of money here. Our king is now the lawgiver, and we get monthly autonomy change minus 0.05. Wow, that's really good. That's a really good modifier to get on a king. That's so good. I love it. Now, how much of this is actually... looks like all of this is a part of a state right now. So that's pretty awesome. Now, we could attack Kumai pretty much guilt-free, but... actually, you know what? I think we are just going to attack Kumai. Reason being, even though we do have some worries about about a coalition at this point, although maybe we will attack Malacca. It's not like they're really a threat. We did just eclipse them as a rival. Though they do have 14,000 troops and a decent chunk of manpower, too. Crazy bastards. What's their navy like? Where are you? Where are you, Malacca? Right, they have 24 ships. They have 2 heavies, 14 lights, and 8 transports. Wow, their navy totally beats the crap out of ours. And that's a threat because we could actually lose our colony if we're fighting them and they just out-navy us. So we kind of need to find a way to make this work here. Speaking of making things work, we need to go down and stop this Ligori revolt from happening. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Why can't you guys move? There we go. We're also over our ship force limit by 2. I didn't even realize that. Sheesh. Well, we'll delete these 2 transports because we don't really need them. That'll help us make some money back. Yeah, apparently we have 28 ships, but none of them are heavies. So, that could prove problematic. But anyway, this episode's gone on for a good amount of time. It's about 20 minutes now. So, I am going to end it here, but I will see you on the next one.